Welcome back, Murdoch. In this episode of Blue Devil Weekly, we'll cover upcoming events, get a sports update, hear about spring break, and more. Today, April 8th, 2025. Welcome back, Blue Devils. We're your anchors, Bradley Whiteman
and Tanner Broomhall. Let's start off the day with some positive news by congratulating some recent college acceptances.
Congratulations to our weatherman, Wiley McKay, for his acceptance into the University of Oklahoma.
And congrats to Bradley Whiteman for committing to Worcester State University.
Thank you, and congratulations. Now, let's switch off from this good news and bring in something much more miserable. Taxes.
That's right. Tax day is right around the corner on Tuesday, April 15th.
So make sure you fork it all over to the government, or they'll come and take much more.
Anyway, we're going to pass it over to the sports desk to get an update on spring sports.
Welcome back, Murdoch. We're going to pass it over to Avery this week for an update on track.
Track had a meet versus Toronto last week where Liam Murphy won javelin, Ben Digman won shot put, discus, the 100 and the 200, Jack Skowinski won the 1 mile and the 800, and Sam Skowinski won the 2 mile. Rachel LeBlanc won the high jump. They win against Abby Kelly this Thursday, which will be covered in next week's episode.
Thank you, Avery. Now we're going to pass it over to Emma this week for some baseball.
Baseball had a game against West Boylston last week where they sadly lost 0-17. They play today against Air at home.
Thank you, Emma. Softball had a game against West Boylston where they sadly lost 4-8. They also played against Bromfield where they lost 3-4. Their next game is against Air home at 3:30 today. That's all that we have this week, Murdoch. We will see you in the next one.
Thanks, guys. The last day to purchase prom tickets and turn in guest forms is today. Tickets cost $65 and are available at lunch. No late tickets will be purchased, and no exceptions will be made.
Promenade will be in the gymnasium at 4:15 on Friday, May 2nd, with prom right after at the Wachusett Mountain Ski Area.
Now, we're going to pass over to Vinny for this week's question.
This is question of the week. The question is, what's one piece of advice you would tell your younger self? I hope you have a good day. What's one piece of advice you would tell your younger self?
Start aura farming.
You don't have aura. Dom?
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice you would tell your younger self?
To try a little bit harder in school.
I can agree with that. There's one piece of advice you would tell your younger self.
To not worry and that everything will be okay.
What is one piece of advice you give to your younger self, Corey?
Don't ever give up on something you know you can do good.
That's very, very good. Very good. One piece of advice you give to your younger self?
Play football younger.
Yeah. What's one piece of advice you would give to your younger self?
Probably focus in math class.
Have better judgment in people who don't like you.
What's one piece of advice you would give to your younger self?
Put it all on red.
One advice you would give your younger self?
Gamble.
What about you, Tanner?
I would probably say cut down on the V-Bucks.
Thanks, Vinny. Attention seniors, if you have not decided on a college yet, Commitment Day is May 1st. Get some research done and make a choice.
Spring break is coming up. It starts on the 21st and ends on the 25th. Have fun, but stay safe.
Attention seniors, graduation service hours are past due.
If you haven't completed your service hour requirements and turned in the sheet to Mr. Collins, expect to have a meeting with Mr. Fedette and a call home.
With announcements out of the way, let's hand it over to the weatherman Wiley for our weather forecast.
Hey guys, I'm Wiley McKay, and welcome back to another forecast for the week ahead. Today is going to be cloudy with light snow showers mainly in the morning and become a mix of snow and rain during the night with a high of 44 degrees and a low of 32 degrees. During the weekend, it is going to be a mix of rain and snow on Saturday and cloudy with occasional rain showers on Sunday. Saturday will have a high of 39 degrees and a low of 34 degrees. And Sunday, we'll have a high of 46 degrees and a low of 36 degrees. At the beginning of the week, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 62 degrees and a low of 43 degrees. And on Tuesday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 58 degrees and a low of 36 degrees. That's all I have for you this week. I'm going to toss it back to Tanner and Brad at the desk.
Thank you, Wiley. That's all we have for this episode. Make sure to stay caught up by following us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at MurdochHS.
Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. With that, we will see you all next week. Have an amazing weekend.